thank you, man, for talking about this stuff with me, man. It
No,
even helps. Just like one thing I noticed, even we spoke on the phone the other night, man, and it just like after I got on the phone with you, I felt a little better. I was like, at least I have somebody to talk about this with, dude. Yesterday, I'm leaving this restaurant, and a guy comes up to me. He's missing a tooth, or he was missing one, and he was like, "Hey, man, thanks for speaking up about Palestine stuff." And I said, well, honestly, I don't know a ton about it. It's just kind of how I feel. And he goes, well, I think a lot of people are just afraid to speak up. They're afraid if they speak against Israel that they're going to be labeled an anti-Semite. And I was like, oh, no. I said, I understand that, but I think that's just a verbal trap. You know, I said, you can have, I have tons of Jewish friends that I talk to every day, and I don't think what Netanyahu is doing is good. But anyway,
don't undersell yourself. You have more common sense and your values than 90% of the foreign policy blob that has gotten us into all these wars and that has compromised our humanity. There's a reason the founders wanted Congress to be making decisions about war and peace. They trusted the American people, right? Like the kings of the past, when the founders were there, they would just do wars for their own glory. And the American people the founders were really suspicious of that. And so they said, you know what? We actually trust the farmers and the people in factories and ordinary Americans not to get us into all this stuff. And they trusted people like you, Theo. And the problem is that your voice has gotten out of Washington and not central to it. But now we've got all these podcasts and they can't ignore you. So good for you to try to take back citizen voices. That's what this country was supposed to be.